Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing an at-home, no equipment lower body workout. I put out an upper body workout as well, so if you're struggling to find time to get to the gym or you don't own any resistance bands, dumbbells, or kettlebells, these two videos may be what you're looking for as far as getting a quick resistance type workout in at home. So first I'm starting with a light stretch. As you can see, we have a guest today. This is Tippy, and she was feeling particularly needy at this very moment. So I hope she doesn't cause too much of a distraction because I realize she is adorable. The first exercise I'm going to do is some wide stance sumo squats. When I'm doing these, I'm keeping my knees and toes pointed outward and focusing on dropping straight down with my hips while keeping my chest upright. I'm also making sure I'm reaching or breaking parallel with my femurs or my upper legs. Next, I'm going to do some lunges, and I'm thinking about keeping my hips square or facing forward and also keeping my chest up while again dropping straight down. I talked about this in my upper body workout as well, but I'll say it again. Doing a resistance workout with no equipment can be limiting. So if you want to make this workout more challenging, you can always increase the rep range, or you can hold a heavy object, or you can go through the entire circuit multiple times. On the other hand, if it's too difficult, you can decrease the amount of reps. I'm not really sure what you call these, but in all honesty, in gymnastics, we used to call them fire hydrants. I don't think I need to explain why, but when you're doing these, make sure your hip is rotating straight out to the side, not in front of you and not behind you, and also try to bring your leg up so that, again, your femur is parallel to the floor. You've probably noticed our second guest for the day. That is Sylvia. And then of course there's Romeo in the back on the couch. If you've seen my other workout videos, you know he is my #1 workout buddy. These are essentially the same thing, except your knee is going to be straight. They will start to get even harder at this point, and you can keep the same tips in mind as the bent leg fire hydrants. This angle kind of allows you to see that I'm really trying to extend my legs straight out as opposed to in front of me or behind me. And then I'm going to do these posterior leg raises, keeping my foot slightly flexed, squeezing my glute and my hamstring, and raising my leg as high as I can without arching my back too much. I'll repeat myself again in saying that if you're interested in continuing to do resistance workouts at home, I would recommend investing in either a single resistance band or a dumbbell or kettlebell. It will help expand your options as far as mixing up your exercises goes. Now I'll do some regular squats, focusing on keeping my chest up and getting that full range of motion. If you don't have a step like this one, you can do these on a stair. This may seem like a silly exercise because the range of motion is so short, but if you do it properly, you'll feel it, particularly in your glutes, a little bit in your hamstrings and your quads. So what I'm focusing on here is keeping all my weight on the foot that's on the step and using my other foot just for balance and just tapping it on the floor. I'm making sure I'm not reaching down with my non-weight bearing foot and keeping my hips in alignment and making sure my knee is tracking directly over my toe while keeping even pressure throughout my foot. If you notice that you're having a hard time reaching the floor without shifting your hips, it might be that your step is too high. In that case, you can do these on a flat surface and just keep your non-weight bearing leg bent and just go down as far as your ankle and your hips will allow you to go without breaking form. As you can see, I'm not very good at this movement, but it's important to do things you're bad at because that means there's obviously a weakness somewhere, and the only way to get stronger at it is by practicing it. So here are some side lunges. You want to keep both feet flat on the floor with your chest up and push off the bent leg with each rep. I'm clearly having a hard time keeping my chest up and going all the way down, but I am doing my best. For these hip thrusts, I have my feet flat on the floor, just a few inches away from my butt. I have my hands flat on the floor as well, and I'm using my glutes and my hamstrings to thrust my hips up. Lastly, I'm going to do some hip mobility exercises. Still laying on my back, I have one knee bent and one straight. And with the straight leg, I'm going to lift it straight up and back down, and then out to the side and back in. So up, down, out, in. Up, down, out, in. And finally, I'm just gonna sit up with my legs straight out in front of me and do some baby leg raises. keeping my quads flexed the whole time. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to repeat the circuit, feel free to go back through and do the whole thing again and again if you want. I mentioned this is a two-part series, so there is a no equipment upper body workout as well. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more.